So what does it mean to syndicate? Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Financially Lit Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about syndications. I spoke a little bit about it before on the channel. I know you guys have heard maybe once or twice me mention syndications, and it's a big part of what we do. If you don't understand what a syndication is, think of it like a GoFundMe account. Kind of. Stick with me. It's not quite like GoFundMe, but the way a syndication works is if we want to acquire something that we don't have the ability to acquire by ourselves, for example, if I wanted to acquire a piece of real estate that was going to cash flow for me because I wanted to stop trading time for dollars, I wanted to stop being an employee, and instead I wanted to own assets that cash flowed for me. That's how I derive my income or my revenue or my royalties that allow me to free myself so I can hit my goals financially. Let's say that's what I want to do. And anybody in that same mindset or thinking like-minded, please tune in, listen, and we'll get into it. So on that real estate example, if I'm trying to get a piece of real estate that I can't really afford by myself, even though that is my goal and I'm trying to achieve that, the best way for someone in my position to achieve something like that is to syndicate with other people, to squish money together with a group of others, effectively utilizing other people's money to achieve your goal. But it's not from a standpoint of, oh, I'm going to kind of max out on these other people and maliciously use their money to achieve my things. And it's not like that at all. We're trying to have everybody win at once. We kind of decentralize the business model so we would all win and grow together. That in mind, we have the ability to syndicate wealth to acquire assets that cash flow, or anything actually, but it's smart to acquire assets that cash flow. For example, the properties we're looking at are between $5–10 million. And what that consists of is multi-use real estate. And we're able to utilize the cash flow from a piece of real estate like that to remit royalties to the group to help free us together. Well, how do we get to that position? How do we actually acquire that? I don't have $5–10 million sitting liquid in my account. I don't have the ability to leverage my credit lines to that extent. However, what we do have is a sovereign ecclesiastical trust. It's an FBO, faith-based organization. This trust, the IVA account, the iCoVesting account, allows you the ability to open your own NBFI. That's a non-banking financial institution. We are explicitly outside the regulatory bodies like the SEC or the IRS. We are not in the commercial jurisdiction. We're in a sovereign ecclesiastical trust. What that means for you is you now, for the first time in history, have the ability to participate in a syndication to squish your money together with my money, with hers, with his, with anybody who's has the same vision and mindset and mentality to get after and get this goal completed. We can squish our money together. We can acquire that piece of real estate. We can get it to start cash flowing. Once it cash flows, we will be remitted royalties back to our iCoVesting accounts in the exact percentage which we put towards that syndication in the first place. It's called a CPO, a cooperative procurement opportunity. And when we have a CPO in syndication, we have the ability to acquire beneficial interest units in that CPO. Now, a beneficial interest unit is a little different than like stock ownership. If you had stock in a company, your BIUs are a little bit better because one, it's outside the commercial regulatory jurisdictions and it's untaxable. So when that's remitted back as a royalty into your IVA account, let's say you put up 10% of the goal to hit the 5 million mark. Now that's a lot of money. I probably wouldn't be able to afford 10% myself, but let's say you had some money to play with and you wanted to put that. You now own 10% of that real estate acquisition. It's in your portfolio. You're part of the syndication. And now 10% for the lifetime that the trust owns that asset, it will remit a royalty to your IVA account in the form of silver. Silver is not taxable and it's appreciating. When we started this mission, silver was at $13 an ounce. Now it's trading at upwards of $27, $28, $30 an ounce. It's only on the rise, guys. It's going to go upwards of $500 to $1,000 an ounce. A lot of experts agree. So what you can do is protect the value of your stored wealth, one, by putting it in silver. That's just a smart move. Two, put it in silver where it's protected, can't be confiscated or taxed. At the same time, you have the ability to leverage that silver, put that silver towards a CPO, like a real estate acquisition, and now you have partial ownership remitting back to your IVA account in silver, growing perpetually, exponentially in an appreciated asset position. Now we rinse, lather, repeat. The net operating income off that first asset, we're going to roll it back. It's not like we're going to take that money and just spend it willy-nilly. That's not the goal here. The goal here is to become financially free. We're going to take that remittance and put it back into more CPOs. We're going to acquire another property, and we're going to do them in states where the market research supports what we're doing. The baby boomer generation, right? Have you studied the law of demographic inevitability? If you get in front of that curve, you have the ability to make massive amounts of wealth during a shift like this. This will be called the great wealth transference when history is all said and done. The silver will be called the great silver quickening when history is all said and done, looking back at what's happening right now. Get in the game. You can do this. You can open an IVA account. It's only 21 ounces of silver. That's it. And as silver gets more expensive and appreciates, obviously it costs more to open the account. When I first opened my account, it was like $420 or something like that. We just opened an account the other day. It was upwards of $700. It's going to keep rising. 21 ounces is 21 ounces. So the sooner you get in, the better. Put your fiat currency that's devaluing to the tune of 90% into an IVA. Your IVA account will appreciate, and you'll be able to acquire assets that cash flow for you and your family. So if that interests you, if you think that you have what it takes to be able to not only set after a goal like that, but achieve a goal like that, if you have the mindset and the mentality to get out of the rat race, to not be an employee anymore, stop trading time for dollars and actually put your money to work for you, because after all, money is just a tool. Use that tool to the best of its ability and free yourself. If that resonates with you, then get in my inbox. Let's set up a one-on-one. We'll open up an IVA. I'll show you how to put your wealth towards a proper syndication so that we can actually free each other. You are freeing me, I'm freeing you, and we grow together. So if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Give me some comments in the comment section if you think I should do different kind of content, if you want a different kind of video, different kind of spin on this, or if you just want to know more about something. I'd love to chat it out in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos all the time. And let's do this, guys. We'll see you soon.